everyone on this beautiful, blessed Wednesday. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank him for waking you up early this morning in your right mind, starting you on your way. Baby, I just want to say this right here. If he woke you up this morning, baby, you just need to be thankful, okay? That he woke you up. That's all that matters. He woke you up. Don't even much worry about the nonsense. Don't worry about who don't like you, who don't want to talk to you. Things not going right on your job. Things not going right at home. Just be thankful he woke you up this morning. That's all that matters. That's it. That he woke you up. That's all that matter. Hey, guest. How you doing? So, when I tell you this is the best coffee machine ever, I mean ever. I am so thankful. My daughter, every time, I love this coffee machine. Everything that mostly I got, my daughter bought. Hey, JSB. So, I am so happy with my coffee machine. This is the second one she bought me. She bought me one when they first came out. Then she turned around and bought me a slurshing machine too. Hey, Develta, how you doing? I would have been on here earlier, but I had to go downtown to the state attorney's office because y'all know I still got a case going on. About the phone calls and stuff, so. So how everybody doing? And y'all come out them bushes. Stop coming, sitting, watching, and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Don't just sit there in the bushes and watch. Cause I don't understand why people come and just want to sit and you don't want to hit. Good morning, all. Hey, Yellow Jacket, how you doing? That's right. We got to make some memories, okay? So I went this morning. Hey, Nicole, Stephanie, how you doing? So this morning, I didn't cook breakfast. I went downtown. I feel like I wanted a bagel. I say, so when I leave, I'm going to get me a bagel. So that's what I did. And I shouldn't be eating this, but hey, I need it. So I put one half up, and I eat the other half tomorrow for breakfast. So this is what I got from this bagel. I don't forgot the name of the bagel place, y'all. But it got bell peppers, tomatoes, onion. Hey, Carrie. Miss Monica. But I don't be no, you know what? I say people, let me tell you, people come over here, some people just sit and watch just to, when I finish the live, to come back to have something negative to say. And I just want to put this out. If you ain't got nothing positive to say, please don't come on my channel, okay? But some people just sit and watch to see who, if I'm going to talk about somebody, or they're going to sit there just to see what I'm going to talk about, and they're going to turn around to try to say, I shouldn't talk like that, or whatever. So, I'm waiting on some more people to come on here. And I know everybody saw this video. Because if you was on Facebook, you saw the video. When the, this coffee's so good. Good morning, Daronda. Read your comment. Where is that? Treasie, you too have made some changes. Have you read up on it? It will hurt a lot of... No, developer, I haven't read it. Well, developer, really, it ain't going to affect me because, hell, it ain't like I'm making mega bucks out here. Where to read the changes at, developer? Girl, Kayla, you got to get one of them, one of these things, right? Honey, it seems like they have this pushing up, this right here, snatched in. I'm like, ooh, child-boo. You got to try it, Kayla. I got two of them. I got a extra large. I'm going to use that one to work out in. This one when I'm in the house. So you got to get one. Maria, I'm from the UK, and I just want to tell you, you are a beautiful woman. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, y'all, I'm going to be honest. I like this waist train I got on. But I'm going to be honest. I don't like all this, like, puffed up like that. That's not me. I know the girls got to sit a little high sometimes, but it seems like they just, like, up there, like, boom, boom, boom. Honey, this waist trainer is amazing. And like I said the other day, if you're gonna buy something, a waist trainer, don't see the little skinny woman with it on. See a big person with it on and see the difference when they got it on. Cause them little thin is y'all already thin. Somebody was telling me yesterday, I'm gonna buy me a waist trainer. I say, for what? You already small. Talking about buying them a waist trainer. More cookie tutors would be great. Laugh out loud. Your food, more cooking tutoring would be great. Your food look amazing. Thank you, honey. That thing was so good yesterday. So good. Oh, and I don't even know how long I'm gonna be wearing these. I be buying these waist trainers. I don't even be wearing them that long. Cause I used to get them for free from my daughter. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be wearing some kind of waist trainer. I know people say I wouldn't wear no waist trainer. Why? I'd rather wear a waist trainer than to go around here to my spending my money. They be getting my booty big, getting my breasts done. And I already heard when you do the BBL, you be stink, okay? If you don't heal right. Good morning, Vicky, Willie, and Lyrics. Good morning, good morning. Where did you, you can order it off of Amazon. And they do them on Facebook too. So this it right here. This the snatch, and then I got the touch on. So you can order it off of Amazon, or you can do it off of Facebook. I'm gonna tell you, even though I got a boot on, honey, I ain't going all that. When I went to get the bagel and stuff. See, you always got to say you look good. Because if you don't say you look good, ain't nobody else going to say you look good. Because nobody can't tell. And you know what? Excuse me, y'all. Nobody can't tell me I don't look good. Because I'm going to say the devil is a lie. Nobody's going to tell me I ain't feeling good. Because I'm going to tell them the devil is a lie. And baby, let me tell you something. This thing got, look at him. Look at him. Look it up. Look it up. Hey, I might got a boot on. But honey, when mama step out, she's still gonna be matching, okay? Still gonna match. Look at him. Look at him. Oh yeah, she gonna match, baby. She is gonna match. Thank you, Eileen. But yeah. Hey, Lady Empress Ebony. So let me tell you. Oh, so I got this thing round that way, facing that way. So let me tell you. I might be up in age, okay? Don't hit the senior mark. But when I step outside, I'm still gonna match, okay? Tennis shoes and all. Y'all know I love tennis shoes, all right? Honey, I still got the boot on. And look at that. Got the green tennis shoe on too. I'm stepping. And then look at that. Look at this right here. Child, you be all pushed in. Soon as you take that, you unfasten this thing right here, see like your stomach go bloom, 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 bloom. Just go to everywhere. So thank you, Tracy. And I was just blessed, like when I get off live with y'all, when I get off live, what I do, I take this ab lounge. And then I move it and I just sit it right here. I sit it there just to look at TV and work out. So that's the good thing right there. That's okay. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get it together. You know how when you lay, you want all of it to lay together. You don't want it to be flying over here, flying over there. You want it all to lay together. That's what you want right there. But honey, I ain't gonna lie. I say I don't see how these women walk all day long with these waist trainers on. I mean, I can do it for a little bit, but I can't do this. Hey, just because I can't be around here to my wearing a waist trainer from the time I get up to the time I get ready to come home and take a shower. No, I can't do that. Anyway, I don't, I mean, I can't do it because I just don't like these sitting all up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sitting up, I mean, they can sit up a little bit, but don't like you want to slap somebody in the face with like, blue. I don't like that. But so I got 107 people on here. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. That's okay. Oh, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Stop being in the bushes. And you know what? I love when I say how many likes I got and hit the like button and how many people on there. Because when I say that, they disappear. Disappear. So that's a good thing right there. But this is what I want to talk about. So yesterday I saw the video on Facebook where gotta use them babies like jump. Oh yeah, gotta use them. But I don't want to use them like that. Hey, Galatians 6 and 7. But so I saw on Facebook yesterday, and I know a lot of y'all don't saw it, where the man, his wife, he done took his side chick to the grocery store, and the wife find out and pull up. And the side chick and her daughter just keep walking, was like, how y'all doing or whatever. And the wife go over there and slap the husband, was like, we behind on our bills and we behind in something else, and you over here buying groceries and we need groceries at home. And you know what? I was like, look how she stepped to him, not to the side chick. Because he know he got a wife at home. Why you around him? You ain't got food in your house and you around him buying food for somebody else. And that's crazy. And then the other lady, then on Facebook, the dude, his children mama graduated from nursing school. He want to go buy her a present from the kids, buy her a $1,200 pocketbook. They wear them 8 and 12. Oh, I ain't wearing these no 8 and 12 hours, Ebony. I'm not doing that. Hell, I mean, I just want to look nice and look like I'm 56 years old. I ain't trying to be like the young girls and get up and wear 8 and 12 hours. I'm just help me a little bit. You ain't got to help me all day. Just help me a little bit. But how your children mother finna graduate nursing school? You got a wife, y'all behind in y'all this is another one. Y'all behind in y'all mortgage, y'all behind in y'all other bills, and you want to buy your children mother a $1,200 pocketbook from the pawn shop and say, hey Frank, how you doing? I would have gave the child chance to run. They both have got it. You know what? I think I wouldn't even much fault the lady. I would have been stepping to him. I stepped to the man, even though she know he married, but why are you gonna fight her? He the one around here doing all this nonsense. Know you behind in bills, you around here. If you want to do this for your side chick, you need to go stay with her. And sometimes what a man don't understand, when he got a side chick and he break his happy home up or whatever, and then when you go to be with that side chick, she don't want you no more, because some women like competition. Some women like to have competition because she competing against another man with her husband. But ain't no way a man should be buying a $1,200 pocketbook because his children mother graduating from nursing school and to a present from the kids. That ain't from the kids, sugar. That's from you. Oh, you're in South Africa. I heard Africa is a beautiful place. But and you and your wife behind a mortgage, and you up there to my son, you finna buy her a $1,200 pocketbook. I think, honey, you and that $1,200 pocketbook need to go stay with baby mama. $1,200. Come on. Because she graduating. And if you're going to buy a present from the kids, let them kids pick out a little something. That pocketbook don't say nothing from them kids. Get the bat ready. Man, I tell you, I would have put him out and I would have said, you go be with her. Yeah. 1,200. And then you talking about it was on Facebook. I saw it yesterday. I saw that yesterday and I was like, and I just want to say, because a lot of us women, when our man be cheating, your phone number, please. You can't get my phone number. I'm married. I just feel like this right here, women. When your man out there doing something wrong, why do some women's before, and the man can be standing there, they bypass the man and go jump on the lady, want to fight the lady. I don't understand that. She wrong though, but you need to be tiger him on his head, driving some licks in his skunt, because he know he got a lady at home and he round him. You round him messing with somebody and you got a wife at home. But when your wife catch you, she don't want to fight you. She want to fight the lady. And I think that's so wrong to fight the lady. No, you need to it's too much you want to fight, you need to give him a good lick. Okay? Or you need to say, I'm tired. I'm not with this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they both wrong, Miss K. They both wrong, but I'm just saying, both of them wrong, but why you want to fight the lady and not the man? And your man know you at home or you at work. So I don't understand that right there. No. And then you be fighting the man, you be fighting this woman about the man, and he's still creeping with her. Still creeping. And then somebody song, I love you, baby, let's work it out. Thank you. He say, he be to my baby, I love you. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Let's work it out. Especially he ain't working. Okay. He gonna tell you everything because he know if you be giving him that money. He gonna tell you everything. Be like, I love you. Let's work it out. I won't cheat no more. I'll do this. And you fall for it. He told her he married, more than likely she should have left. Yeah, she should have left him alone. Honey, when a man ain't got a job, that's a red flag for you. Yeah, I'll be mad with him. I'll be like, I know you did not just do me like that right there. And that's the thing. I be wondering, I say, why do some people put the stuff on Facebook and then you still be right with the man? I don't understand. Why do they put it on there and they still gonna be with that man? But the one that killed me, I was looking at the video again yesterday when the girl kept talking about Fred pissy. Fred pissed the bed. I sat there, I'm just like, and they had a picture of the young man up there. I said, I hope this ain't Fred right here. She talking about with all this jewelry on and she on the internet talking about Fred pissy. I said, that's so crazy. It's crazy. Some of us women do. Some of us, I ain't gonna do much lie. The internet is dangerous. People post anything to start a conversation. Do we really know if it's true? I don't know if it's really true. I'm just going off what the people put on Facebook and stuff. And I just sit there and I just laugh because I be like, why do we embarrass our partners like that? Why do we have to bring it and try to embarrass somebody who we sleeping with? And it's crazy. It is so, I mean, it's crazy. I don't want to embarrass somebody that I'm sleeping with. I don't want to bring nothing to the internet to tear down somebody that I say I love. Yeah, that's what she said, pissy Fred. And then he must have came and swung on her because she was doing the video live and he came and hit her. But all jokes aside, I wouldn't want to bring nothing to the internet to talk about nobody that I say I love and to tear them down so that the world can see I'm tearing down this man. I just had this discussion with a relative. If you want the Lord to continue to bless you, you need to leave a married man alone. That wife could be praying for your destruction. Yep. But you know what? I just look at it like this right here. If I'm sleeping with my husband every night, I don't want to bring nothing to the internet to tear my husband down. Because I look at it, that's my best friend. Your husband or your wife supposed to be your best friend. If you got a problem, you shouldn't bring it to the internet to tear that person down, make that person look bad, and you still gonna sleep in the same bed with that person, but you don't make this person look bad to the whole world. That's crazy. I don't want to be that woman. Even if me and him break up, I still don't want to tear him down. Because you know what? What I'm going to tear him down for? What good am I going to get out of it? And you look at it, I feel like this in a relationship. Sometimes your relationship go bad, but you got to think about the good times that y'all did have together when y'all was together. Instead of be like, I'm going to tear him down. He don't left me for another woman. If he left you for another woman, God got something better for you. God got somebody better. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? God got somebody better for you. When somebody leave your life, leave the relationship, you always got to remember it's somebody out there better. And you and that person time was up. Y'all probably it's over with. Instead of tearing each other down, move on. That's what you have to do. Move on and study. Say, I'm finna get y'all. Excuse my language, cause some of us be saying, I'm finna get his ass. He don't put me through this pain. He cheating with such and such. You know what I'm saying? It be a hurting feeling. It be a hurting feeling, but you have to learn from that hurt and to tear that person down. And that's what a lot of us do. This for the men too, cause y'all ass do it too. Y'all men, some of y'all men so trifling. Y'all trifling ass. But anyway, many people have tried revenge towards me by saying something untrue when my life was in their hand. What a horrible feeling to have your life in someone else's hand, not marriage related. You know what? That's true. When somebody hurt you like that, it hurt. It hurt. I ain't even much finna lie. It hurt when somebody you know that tear you down. Man, that's a hurting feeling. That is a very hurting feeling right there. But you know what? None of us should be around here to my tearing somebody down. We should just move on. But it be so hard sometimes because the hurt, we think about it and stuff. And then even when your partner start going with your friend, that you be like, I know this ain't try me like that right there. But I don't want to be, but I don't want to be where I'm in a relationship. I'm going to use me and my husband as example. Me and my husband, he do something that I don't like. You think I'm finna come to the internet and tear my husband down so the world can come and talk about my husband? Hell no. Because I look at, he my best friend. And I don't like some things that he do. He don't like some things that I do. But we ain't going to tear each other down. Because at the end of the day, why would I'm going to tear him down and then I'm going to still go in the bed, lay in that bed with him, and then I might tell him, come park your car. You know what I'm saying? I don't tore him down, made him look this small to everybody in the world, then I want to go in the bed and tell him I love him and come park his car. What kind of woman am I? I don't want to be like that. And I know some people say, you always bragging about yours. I sure do. I brag about him. If I don't brag about him, who gonna brag about it? Okay? So you have to brag about your man instead of tearing your man down. Revenge is not the right way. The Lord is just, he will get them for you. He sure will. It's not okay either way. In some cases, the fight happened because The husband, the man pillow talk too much, and they become messy knowing the man is married in a relationship. And that's true. I be wondering, how do people get, you got to side, you to my side, you do be having too many pillow talks, okay? I feel like this right here, when you laying in the bed, when you having a pillow talk, you with a pillow talk, you shouldn't even be bringing nobody up. You having a pillow talk with you and your man, you and that pillow talk need to be about you and your man. What bills y'all finna pay? What other kind of business you finna start? How we finna start this foundation over him? How we finna motivate each other to elevate to the next level? That's what I think a pillow talk should be. A pillow talk should be, let me talk about my friend. Let me tell you this, such and such. That ain't a pillow talk. When I want to do a pillow talk, I want a pillow talk where somebody gonna pillow talk me and tell me about elevate me to the next level. I don't want to hear about nobody else's business. I can't help them with their business. That's not the hard part. I think it's tough to be isolated by everyone you know. That goes both ways. The women do the same. And yeah, women do. Let me tell you something. I said men trifling, but you know what? Women and men are trifling. Some of them so trifling. Some will tell you, they say go high, but I'm going to hell. They'll go to hell to get you back. And men too, men will go to hell to get you back. They take people's life just to say, I got you back. For something, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And people have to start running to the internet. Every little problem you have with your spouse or whoever you with, stop running to the internet, telling about what you and your man went through or whatever you and your lady went through. What the internet gonna do? Only thing the internet gonna do is tear y'all down. Tear y'all down, talk about y'all like a dog. That's it. And they're going to jump on the bandwagon of the other person's side. Or they going to be saying, that's good for her. You know what I'm saying? Or that's good for him. You got to start running to the internet, telling everything. And let me tell you, I got to go back to Fred. I'm finna talk about Fred one time. Because you know what? This little mama here talking about Fred pissy. Fred, you just said you got mad with Fred. Now you saying Fred pissy. Fred wasn't pissy when he was laying that pipe down to you, was it? Fred wasn't pissy when he was doing all the things that you need him to do. But you want to get on the internet and you want to make Fred look bad and call Fred pissy. Fred pissed the bed. Well, honey, Fred been pissing on you. If he been pissing in the bed, he been pissing on you. And see, when you was sitting there saying Fred pissing in the bed, you know what you should have been doing? You should have been saying, baby, let's go to the doctor. Let's see what's wrong with your condition. Instead of getting on the internet making your man look bad. Because this is the same man you're going to get right back in the bed with. The same man you're going to open that garage up to. But you get on the internet to tear him down instead of saying, baby, let's go to the doctor. Let's see what's wrong with you. And that's what a lot of problems with a lot of women. When your man going through a situation, honey, check on your man, see what's going on. Take him to the doctor. If something ain't right with your man, take him to the doctor. And if you've been with your man a long time and you really been scoping your man out, you can tell when something wrong with your man. If you've been really paying attention, if you're a good woman and you pay attention to your man, you can tell when your man's sick. When your man going through something, you be like, hey, you need to go to the doctor. Let's go. Make your man an appointment because, see, some men ain't going to make the appointment. Some men just going to let it go until it's too late. But you being a woman, you know what I'm saying? You love that man. Let me make you an appointment. Let me see what's going on with you. Because I don't want nothing to happen to you. That's what some of you women's got to start thinking like that right there. Because anytime I see something wrong, I be like, what's wrong with you? I could even much tell on the phone. What's wrong with you? Why you sound down? He'll call treasie. You can make me an appointment. Yeah, I'll make an appointment. You could just see a person and be like, what's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. Because you pay attention to your spouse. You pay attention to them. Some people don't even pay attention. Some people just in a relationship because what the person can do for them don't even much care about what he going through or she going through, if they sick or none of that. People don't think like that. You have to, when you're in a relationship, you got to start paying attention to the person that you with. Get to know that person. You can tell when something wrong. If you start paying attention to your person, honey, you can tell when they start cheating on you. You can tell when they sick. You can tell when they mad, honey, when you pay attention. Because some of y'all be around here, be blind, be like, I didn't even much know he was cheating. Honey, you knew he was cheating when he started coming home late, when he started doing things that he wasn't doing, okay? He started doing things that he ain't never do, and especially he ain't do with you. Your ass doing something wrong. Let me become inspected treasie. Let me see what's going on. That's what you got to start doing. But you got to start paying attention to your man and your wife and all of that. Good morning, boss lady. Pillow talk should be about you and us. That's all. I feel like this when you, just like you said, when you lay in the bed, pillow talk is supposed to be about me and you. Hey, I don't want to hear about nobody else. I want to hear about me and you. Shoot. What I want to hear, we laying in the bed, cuddle up and all this and that, laying up on each other, all kissing and stuff, and you want to talk about somebody. I don't want to hear about their ass. I want to hear about, let's build a business. What about this foundation over here? What we can do, elevate each other, motivate each other. Because one of us might need a little push. I don't want to be laying in the bed. We doing pillow talk. And girl, let me tell you about what happened today at work. Let me tell you what such and such did. I don't want to hear that shit right there. Y'all excuse my language. I'm just getting on the chat. Good morning, all. Good morning. I'm glad I subscribed. You're a good woman. I think this is a good crowd. May God guide all the people to him. Thank you, Light. Relax. To a comment in this chat. Exactly. I was referring to the topic of the man cheating. They pillow talk to the other women, and yes, it goes both ways. Women, and it do. You know what? When people get in a relationship, when you get in another relationship, you got a side piece. Sometimes you have pillow talk. You go to telling that side piece about your man, or that man be going to talk about his woman to that side piece, telling all their business and stuff. Then after a while, that person take it and use it to try to tear the wife down, or he try to use it to tear the wife down. So no, you can't be around him talking about pillow talk. And if you pillow talking at home with your spouse, you ain't got no business talking about nobody else. You and your spouse should be talking about each other. And if you out here talking about you cheating on your wife or cheating on your husband, you shouldn't be having a pillow talk about what's going on in your house, okay? I know this is off topic, but I enjoy your content. I never had a mother, but wish I had one like you. Oh, boss lady, thank you. Thank you. And I know some people be coming on here and be saying, she just talk act like this, whatever. Let me tell you, before I'll be talking like this, y'all, because long years, even before I got married, y'all know this is my second marriage. Even before my first marriage, I messed with a married man. And it's nothing that I wanted. That man took care of me and stuff. But then you have to know your worth. That's why I'm talking like this right here. You have to know your worth. You have to know, and he ain't finna leave this wife, okay? He ain't going nowhere. I don't care what he do for you. But you have to know your worth. And then you have to sit back. You have to sit back and think like this right here. I wouldn't want nobody sleeping with my husband. So that's another thing. Fools was lying, and she was enjoying them, acting all innocent, saying they wasn't mean. You can tell before they say anything. Yeah. You can tell a person before they say anything. And you know what? Sometimes I'm gonna take it off right now. You know what? Sometimes we be trusting people so much. We put our trust in people so much that we put our trust in them that we be blind. We be so blind. And then this another thing too. You know, when people come, I don't like when people come tell somebody, you know your husband out there cheating on you. Excuse me. You know your wife out there cheating on you. I don't like that. Because the same people who come running telling you that be the same people that be wanting the person you got. I like that. Just a reminder not to develop high blood pressure out of concern about life, either for yourself or others. Honey, this blood pressure ain't going up for nobody. I'm trying to live my life to the fullest. I ain't trying to be around here having my blood pressure. Y'all, I've been having gas on my chest so bad. I thought I was finna go to the hospital. Had to go to the hospital. I thought it was like finna have a heart attack around here. I'm like, My mama said, Treasie, if y'all don't know about this right here, she was like, take you some mustard and some hot water and walk around. Baby, that gas went to coming off that chest. I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you. That was a $300 copay that I ain't have to pay. Thank you, Ebony. You give so much good information. I'm so glad I caught this live today. We all can learn a lot from things you say. And the things I talk about, a lot of things that I talk about it because I don't went through it. That's the only reason why I talk about it. I'm not getting on here, even though, you know what? I would never, I'm going to be honest with you, with everybody. I would never, ever talk about a woman who going through something with a man and the man mistreating her. And she's sitting crying, coming on the internet talking about it. I just think you shouldn't need much. I think that should be between you and that man. But I know some women bring it to the internet just to, to hear other people opinion and they want to crowd and stuff. But like I was talking to y'all the other day, and the lady was talking about her husband was giving the lady $1,000 every 2 weeks. And I seen the pain in her eyes. You know what? Because I was that woman, but I wasn't giving him my money, okay? Because I ain't no duck like that. I ain't calling her no duck, but I seen the pain in her eyes, and that was me at one time, going with a man and was cheating like crazy. That's a hurting feeling when you loving somebody and they they cheating on you and they know they got somebody good, but they still cheating on you. That's why I say I can never, ever get on here and say she dumb, she stupid, because I was that dumb, stupid woman for a man. I was that woman. But then I had to know my worth. That's why women, you have to know your worth. Men, you have to know your worth too. So that's why I never get on here and say, she's so stupid. Because I was that same stupid woman, okay? That stupid woman that I just was so in love. So in love. And no, this sucker wasn't no good. But baby, I was in love with this old sucker. And even though he was taking care of me, taking care of home, and then I just got tired. I said, not no more. So you have to get tired and you have to get fed up. But this what I don't like. When you bring it to the internet and you talk bad about the man. You down the man. You talk so bad about the man like a dog. And then you turn around at night, got your legs wide open for the same man that you talked about like a dog. I feel if it's something that you don't like, go to him. You know what I'm saying? I know we got friends that we can confide in. I go to your friend, but why bring it to the internet? Once you bring it to the internet, the whole world, that video going round, and it's no taking back. And that's why, like the scriptures say, you don't watch what you put in your mouth. You watch what come out your mouth. Because the things that come out our mouth, we can't take it back once we don't let it out. We don't sometimes, some of us, our words cut like, our words, let me tell you, sometimes our words be like this right here, like cutting into the skin. That's how our words is. Because some of us got a mouth on us. And I got a mouth. Y'all, I got a mouth too on me. Okay? But sometimes our words be so deep that we cut. And we cut so far in that, baby, once it come out, we can't take it back. Because it don't cut so deep in that skin, and you don't stab so hard, you cannot take it back. That's why you always got to watch what you put in, what come out your mouth. I got something good. You always watch what come out your mouth. Like the scripture say, you don't watch what you put in your mouth, you watch what come out your mouth. I know some of y'all watch what you put in your mouth, okay? So I'm going to take that bite, but that's in the scripture, okay? Because I can hear somebody now. So I marked this. Look at him. Y'all see this? See that X right there? I marked this yesterday morning. It say, listen to me. So this why I'm saying you got to watch what come out your mouth, because once you say it, it ain't coming back. So sometimes before we say something, we got to really think, is this what we really want to say? Because once it come out, baby, we can't take it back and put it in. Right here, James 1:19. Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Because sometimes we be so mad that we just go to running off at our mouth, running off at our mouth, instead of just listening. Even though it's making you mad, sometimes we got to listen. You know why we need to listen? Before we say something that we can't take back. So we got to listen sometimes. I don't know about much, but I'm a Muslim. I hope everyone can move from their oppression to... You must have been in a long term. Well, this marriage that I'm in, I've been with my husband 22 years, and I've been married June 18th, made 20 years. And baby, if anybody say, oh, it's so easy, you got to work for it, okay? You got to put in work for the marriage, okay? Put in work. I'm telling you, you have to put in work. I ain't finna sit here and say, oh, I got the best marriage. Child, if I sit here on this YouTube and tell you that, I'd be telling a big old lie. You have to work. You have to work. My husband be saying, Dread, your mother skunk. Because I get on his nerves sometimes, especially when I be like, you better pick that up. You better pick that up. You better, you know what I'm saying? In a relationship, you're going to have arguments. You're going to have ups and downs, but you got to work on it. You got to, you got to work on it instead of just, I'm finna run away from this relationship. Thank you, CVJ. Thank you. I feel like if a woman would bond together and simply say, I don't fool with married men, period. That'll be true, but it's kind of hard. And you know what? Everybody have to learn on their own, because even though right now a woman messing with a married man, I ain't finna get on here and I ain't finna beat her down, because I was that same woman that don't mess with a married man before. So I'm not finna get on here and just say, the only thing I can tell her, say, know your worth. Know your worth, that's it. I ain't finna get on here and say, girl, you nasty, this and that, whatever, because I was that same woman. So she just got to know her worth, and she got to just get fed up. And that's why, you know what? I'm finna be honest. I'm gonna be honest right now. A lot of women be so mad with the woman too, because she's sleeping with her husband. But like I say all the time, what you did to keep that man, to get that man, you remember, you still got to continue that right there. You can't say, oh, I got him, I'm finna change. Honey, because what you don't want to do, another woman will do. Another woman will do what you don't want to do. Because some women, when you first get with that man, you was cooking. When he walk in the door, you were busting it wide open. You was washing his clothes. You was making sure he have lunch, breakfast, lunch. You was doing everything. But then after a while, you don't want to do nothing. You be like, I ain't wash his nasty clothes. I ain't finna cook for him. He better cook. And some of y'all got good men that work hard, and you still don't want to do that. Still don't. Honey, I wash clothes. I wash clothes because I take care of the clothes. I wash them. You can fold them or whatever. Fold your clothes or whatever. But honey, I still wash. I still cook. I clean because I know how I want my stuff. So and then some of y'all be saying, I'm not no maid. He ain't married no maid. You when you got with him, you ain't say you was a maid because you was doing everything. Let me lock him in. Let me do what I got to do. So you got to think about all that. Hey, Kill. I don't know about that one, Treasie. Every person I know that was being cheated on was mad when people knew and didn't say anything. Damn if you do that. I just feel like this right here. I feel that sometimes when you run and this why I'm saying this right here. Sometimes you can see somebody cheating and you run and tell that person, I saw your husband cheating, or I saw your wife cheating. And then what if they go home, that husband wind up taking her life, or she go home and she take her husband's life? How would you feel? That's the question I want to ask y'all. How would you feel if you go tell somebody they spouse cheating and they take that person's life? How would you sit back and feel? You'll sit back and say, I wish I wouldn't have said nothing. I just feel like this. Any woman, only thing I can say about a relationship, any woman that's in a relationship and a man putting his hands on them, that's a whole different thing. You shouldn't be in a relationship like that because nobody shouldn't put their hands on nobody, because a grown person can't chastise a grown person. That's the only thing I got to say. Because I don't want to be, I see somebody's husband cheating. I don't want to run and say, girl, I seen your husband down there hooked up with Michelle, such and such. And then he come home and she take his life. How would I feel? And then, you know what? Sometimes people run and tell that the spouse cheating. You can run and tell your friend, I seen Bill over there with somebody. And you know she'll get mad with you because you came and told her she saw Bill over there. So that's why I be saying, you don't know. Why would you want to go tell then this person mad with you, or this person take a, you know what I'm saying? You have to think about all of that. I swear. Oh, your gas feel good when it's coming off that chest. Ooh. I ain't gonna fall behind. Just like when I am on here, I speak when it drop in my spirit to speak. That way I know it's for someone and it will help somebody. It's called mind your business, trust and believe that they already know. Yeah, they already know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be, when I look like running, if I see somebody's husband cheating, running, girl, I saw your husband. Hey, I saw your wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person there. Because what am I going to get running telling that I saw somebody cheating? And she probably already know her husband cheating. Or he already know his wife cheating. And then they turn around and be mad with you. Both of them get mad with you. Daughter of a queen. Hey, how you doing? When you're in silence, people get in line. When someone doesn't know what you're thinking, it keep them wondering what's... Ebony, that is so true. That is so true. When you don't even much argue with the person. That's so true. You ain't got to argue. You ain't got to say nothing. And then they begin to wonder, dang, what's going on? And you wasting your energy. And then some people make a big old issue and they still be with the person. Still be out here fighting and stuff and still be with them and beg them and stuff. So why say something? Because you know when the person doing something wrong. Silence is the best. I had to learn to stop holding. I had to start. Honey, one thing about it being a cancer, baby, when you cross me, I have to pray and ask God to take that grudge away from me. And my main thing, teach me how to love my enemies. Because and only thing I don't like about me, this the only thing I don't like about me. If I don't like you, I don't have to open my mouth. My face expression and my body language gonna tell it all. Tell it all. I was talking to my friend, the lady that was here yesterday. I was talking to her. She said, "See," she called me C. She say, "See, I can see your face expression right now." I said, "What?" She said, "Girl, I'm just sitting here falling out laughing." She said, "Cause baby, I can just see your face expression right now." I told Rodney, I just see face expression, how her face expression is. And I'm like, that's what I don't like. Because I cannot be fake. I'm not like, even if a person come to me and speak to me, and but I don't change a lot. I used to be like, now you know I don't like you. So I just be like, so my body language tell it all. Yes, but when I first got saved, I used to use my words intentionally to hurt people. It was my one defense. Now I wait until the emotions have left, and you know what? That's what I try to do, Ebony. I try to be like, you know what? Even though people hurt you, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want, because they hurt you. Why should you say something that hurt them and cut them deep? And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Why do that? What are you going to gain out of hurting somebody when they trying to break you down? You're not going to gain nothing out of that. So that's why you have to choose your words. And that's why I love James 1:19. Sometimes when I'm going through something and I want to say something, I think about James 1:19. I do. Truth. I teach that message every day. Learn to listen. Most people some of us don't. And you know what? That was me. I'd be like, I want to pop off. Just they say something I don't like. I'm like, I'm finna check them. But now I'd be like, and even you know what? Even when people say something, it hurt. But sometimes you have to put your pride to the side. Cause sometimes people say some stuff. I mean, it hurts so bad, but you have to put your pride aside and just take it. Take it like a champ. Let them know I can take it. That's what you have to tell people. Ooh, excuse me, child, that gas felt good. I used to spit razor blades. I come a long way and take. Ooh, that tongue. Man, the tongue is powerful. People don't believe the tongue is so powerful. So powerful. You pulled out the good. Oh, yeah, Boss Lady. I love that good book. But I got up like 2 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep. So I started reading James. And I just put an X by it. And I don't know, for the last few nights, I've been getting up like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. But the other night I got up at 12. Then I got up like 1. And I've just been getting up, sit and read my Bible. That's it. Asking God to just show me things. And, you know, like yesterday when I was talking about a storm and stuff, and I was just sitting, and I was telling Tanya, her name Tanya, this morning, man, she called me, and me and her was just talking, and I told her, I said, you know what? Since I've been going through this, because she was talking about something, I say, since I've been with this surgery situation, I say, God, open my eyes to a lot of things. And I say, and I'm so happy that he opened my eyes and showed me some things, because sometimes when we moving so fast that we can't see what we need to see. So I'm kind of happy that I went through this surgery. Master of the Purity. Yeah, I got a lot of energy. You wait till I get this boot off of me. I got to show y'all this. I cannot wait till I get it off so I can try this right here. Hold up. I don't showed it to y'all before, but hold on. So I am so ready. So ready so I can get back to where I want to be at. So I can get on this right here. I am so ready. So a subscriber had bought me that. All right, now Tracy, now you. Oh, child, I was just like that. But you are right. When you hold your tongue and anger, grace walking. Yeah, I don't care. Sometimes people got to hold their tongue. You got to, even though, let me tell you, some people say some stuff and do some stuff till you want to cry. But you got to hold your tongue, even though you want to just come at them. You got to hold your tongue, even though it don't hurt your pride. Sometimes we have to put the pride, it ain't sometimes, we have to put our pride to the side. Instead of just going back and forth with a person, because you know what? When you going back and forth with a person and they cutting you and you want to go back and cut them, you ain't no better than them. You stooping to their level. So sometimes you got to put the pride to the side. Let me tell you, you just have to put the pride and do it like suck it up, buttercup, and let them know you bothering with a champ over here. You bothering with God, child over here. So why I'm gonna argue with you? God gonna take care of all that. Everything that you do, God will do take care of it. So you have to put your side, put your pride to the side. You ain't got to be like, let me show them who I am. You ain't got to do that. You don't. Cora World, hey, how you doing? My apologies, Grand Rising, beautiful family. I'm just scrolling. Hey, daughters of Queen. Aquarius and I get along with cancers as well. Just can't date one. Oh, you know what? Cancers, one thing about it, we get in our feelings too. Oh my God, we get in our feelings and we be like, she was a beast, very protective of her family, but she didn't have no stuff. Your grandma was a counselor. Oh, Lord, it's coming back. My son-in-law, I told my daughter if I was to ever see him with someone else, I wouldn't say one word, just speak and keep it moving because she's not going, you know what? And that's true because you be telling, they ain't finna go nowhere. They gonna stay right there. You be around here looking like boo-boo the fool. You don't rant and told them what you saw. And then after a while, they be mad with you. So why go run and tell them? I'll be like, and then even when you be seeing them out, they be like, don't tell, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your personal business. And you know what I don't like? When people get mad with somebody and they go back and they want to tell stuff. I feel like this, why you ain't tell when you weren't mad with me? That's what people have to start telling. Why they ain't say nothing when they weren't mad with me? I usually watch the replay because I work all day. Hey, Miss Reese. Hey, Chef K. Your developer be having some good words too. It is better to forgive, but we have human rights also. So forgiving your abuser have to be about their, just like when I am on here, I speak. I told Treacy a long time ago, all you need to do is stay positive and people will to you and your China. And Devetta did say that. She told me that on the phone. She said, all you got to do is stay positive. And like I said before, when I first started this channel, I'm like, who going to be wanting to hear me? Who want to hear me read scripture sometimes, watch me cook, talk and stuff. And I look at God bless me. So that's why I say thank you all the time. And because if it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at on this platform. Because you never get somewhere by yourself. Somebody always helped you there. Just like some people be like, ain't nobody helped me. Somebody always helped you. And you always got to remember the people that helped you get there. You can't get to the top and look down on somebody and toot your nose and talk nasty and mistreat them. I'm always want to thank the people who helped me get to where I'm going at. So I'm going to continue to say thank you. Let me see your... So I have this tattoo right here. I got my name. Some people got a man, but I got my name, baby. Got my name. And then I got my 3 kids. Then I got Choice, because Choice name is a blessing, but I call him Blessed. I got Choice name. Then I got Cartier. Then I got Greg, and I got Poo Poo, and I got Faith right there. So my 3 children and my first 4 grandkids. I can't put no more grandkids on me, okay? So the first 4 grandkids. Then I got a tattoo on my leg. And then I got this tattoo on my bike. Right here. So, yes, I got tattoos. Because, you know, they say, you too old to have tattoos, baby. These tattoos are old, okay? I've been had these tattoos. They old. Stay out of people business. The person already know they only get mad because they're embarrassed that other, and that's true, others get mad. I mean, they the one be embarrassed. So that's why they already be knowing. I ain't got time to be running. You know such and such cheating on. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to live my life. I am trying to live my life to the fullest. I ain't got time to be worrying about nobody. Man, don't be calling me, asking me, you seeing such. Because I'm going to tell you, don't call me with that bull crap. I ain't got nothing to do with you and your man. That's between you and your little man, okay? I don't want to hear it. And I ain't finna be running and saying, girl, I seen him talking such and such. I seen such and such buy him this and that. That's none of my business. Honey, that's what, if people start minding their business and people start living their life to the best and to the fullest, you don't have time to be running, because some of y'all run and tell, and when you run and tell, the same person you running to tell wind up don't like you no more. They must start speaking to you. Some people be so mad, they'll see you and don't want to speak to you, and then they go talking about you. So I'm looking at it like this. You know your man cheating. I ain't got time to be running telling you what your man doing. You already know. Why I love it over here. Good food for the spirit. I look forward to seeing the live because they carry me through my day. I want you to, when you come to Tampa, I want to meet you, Ebony. I'm new to this child. Hey, Elizabeth. We don't do anything alone. I have 9 grandkids. I have 5 grandkids. Okay, cornbread. Oh, cornbread, I got what? 13 grandkids. I got 9 boys. No. I got 11 boys and 2 granddaughters. That's all I got. And I can't believe I got a grandchild, 18. I got another one finna turn 18. Then I got a granddaughter finna be 17, finna get ready to graduate. Well, I got 2 gonna graduate. I got 1 already. Then I got 2 gonna graduate next year. I'm like, dang. I can't believe that. Even when and I'm glad I got a big living room set. Because even when they come over here and sit, and the other day it was so funny because my daughter was right here on the middle, on the floor, laying right there. Then I'm in the corner. Then my 2 grandkids. Then my son on the end. And I looked, and I'm like, I'm happy I got this furniture. And when I first got it, why you got this big old furniture? Now y'all see, okay? Because when all y'all come over here, we wind up sitting there looking at a movie, sitting there laughing and talking. So that's good. Because I don't need y'all all up under me, okay? So it's been kind of, yesterday was the first day that, well, she was working, so she didn't come, that she didn't come over here. But my daughter and my two of my grandkids and my son been like coming over here like every day, just sitting here. So that's kind of good. I don't need no more grandkids. So you're in Tampa. Oh yeah, I'm in Tampa. I got family down there. I got family in Hollywood. I got family in Danny, Hollandale. I got family down that way. The one that mad come back, but the one that smiled never come back. Yeah, never come back. Oh yeah, and you know what? I don't know. They always say we women, we always got that feeling inside. Well, I know something ain't right. I know it. I know it. When you get that feeling, baby, you better go to snooping around and seeing. And I just feel like this. This what I don't like. If I got to pick up and go through my husband's phone to check on him, what he doing, no, that ain't trust. Because I don't want him picking up my phone, going through my phone. Why should I invade his privacy? His phone is his privacy. I'm not finna be saying, gonna be tiptoeing while he in the bathroom trying to go on his phone and see what he doing, who he been with. I'm not finna do that, because if I got to do that, I'm not trusting you. And I know I'm not trusting you. I'm not finna do that right there. Would you tell a friend if her man flirting with you? I think that's different. Oh, let me tell you, Faith. If my friend man was trying to hit on me, I'm gonna wait till he there, and I'm gonna say, hey, you need to check your man. Your man tried me. I'm gonna tell her in his face. I ain't finna let that slide. I ain't finna be saying, you know that's wrong. Now I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna check you right there in front of her, and I'm gonna wait till y'all together and say, hey, you need to talk to him because he trying me. And anyway, I feel like this right here, my best friend, if that you my best friend, what I look like trying to sleep with your man. You don't cry to me about this man. I know everything about you and this man. Why would I want to go behind your back and try to sleep with your man and you my best friend and I'm calling you like a sister? That's wrong. I could never ever do that to somebody that's my best friend. And it killed me, because sometimes women, we cry to another woman and we telling them all our business. We cry on their shoulder and they turn around and wind up sleeping with your same man. That's why I say you have to stop telling everybody your business. Because some people already want your life. You don't even much know that, because you're too busy crying to them and they want your life. They much coming in your house seeing what you got to be like, I want this. So you have to watch it. But I feel being a friend, if somebody, your friend man trying you, I think you should let them know. Many years ago, I was given a book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. Great read. I will be 74. It take time. Oh, you're going to be 74? I pray I live to see 74. It's a blessing. You are a grandma. Thank you. Hey, Felicia. Irene. I'm from Oakland, California. My family in Opelika. Never dig in a man's pocket. You know what? I don't want to dig in. I don't want to dig in the pocket. You know what I love about my husband? My husband can say, treasie, he'll say something. I say, go in my pocketbook. He was like, I ain't going in your purse. Y'all know I'm old school. I'm up here to my pocketbook and stuff. I tell him, I say, just go in my purse and get it. He be like, I ain't going in your purse. You go in your own purse and bring me my purse. He don't even much go in my purse for nothing. He'll bring it to me. So I don't go in his pocket. I don't go in his phone. None of that. Because that's his business. I got to have trust. You got to have trust in a relationship. And if you got to go snooping in his phone to see what he doing, or going peeping to see about his money, or smelling his. A lot of women do this. Want to smell his drawers when he come in the house. That is no trust in that relationship. I'm like, who want to smell somebody's funky drawers to see if they've been out there messing around? No. That's a no-no. A relationship is based on trust and money. Hi, I'm a Rasta man from the Bahamas. One love. Hey, Nicholas, how you doing? I want to come to Bahamas. Chef K was telling me about the Bahamas. Next time, I'll tell him with the person in his face, the thing I think he allowed the person to try me. My best friend did that to me, but she asked me for... Your best friend did that to you, but she asked you first. I couldn't imagine my best friend coming to me and saying she want to sleep with my husband. Y'all, I might say, bitch, girl, please. I'm 58. I am from Bahama. Nice. That's not trust, love. That's this. And that is, I just feel like, I be seeing some women be like, yeah, I went through his phone. I tried to get the code and this and that. I'm like, I don't want to be talking about going through his phone. But I want to go through his phone to see what he doing. Everything will come out. I never been married before. So, wait a minute. In Black House, you never been married before, honey. People will sell your dreams like, oh, marriage so easy. Honey, marriage is work. Marriage is like you working on a job. You got to put that work in there to keep that marriage together, okay? It's work. I know some people like, no, it ain't. The devil is a lie. It's work, sugar. He will really be in your purse when you don't pay attention. You know what? My husband never go in my purse. He never, ever go in my purse. He never, ever tried to go in my phone or nothing. Never. And I can't never say, I can say, go in my purse. I say, go in my purse. If he, just say, for instance, he need a pen. I say, go in my purse and get it. He'll bring me my purse like this. You go in there and give me a pen. I ain't going to your purse. I'll be like, you can go in there. Everyone knows Mary's favorite of all. Levi, all women can be married if they let their husband. Oh, you know what? I know you saying to my all women can be married if they let their husband have several wives. The devil is a lie. Ain't no, who want a sister wife? Who want to be around here? And one night he laying with you, then the next night he go next door to the other room, then he go to the other room, then he come make his round. But nobody don't want to be sharing their thing like that right there. They want it all to themselves. Who want to share their thing? I would never go in a woman's purse or a phone. Marriage is pure work and hard work. And that, you know what? That's why I be saying, some men, why they want to search the woman purse, they want to search the woman phone, because you ain't got no trust in your relationship. You got to have trust in that relationship to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that work for everything to work out. Because when you got trust in the relationship, that's the best thing ever. If you, like me and my husband. Just say, my husband can call me and say, Treasie, I'm finna go to the bank, such and such, you need something. Or whatever. I say, yeah, go in my account and get whatever. He can go to my account and get whatever. I can go to his account and get whatever and stuff. That's how much trust we got with each other. It ain't like, he don't need my bank account information and stuff like that. If he finna go to I can call him. I say, hey, you going to the bank today? He say, yeah. I say, when you go in my account and bring such and such. This is my first time on your channel. Speaking truth is what the world need more. Thank you. One wife, all Ethiopian crown at the same time, the empress. When my mother got sick with dementia, she wanted to listen to gospel music. And the cooking lady, Treasie, when she passed, Treasie stepped in and helped me. I know when you told me that story, Ebony, I'm like, that is so sweet. When your mom says she want to see the cooking lady. And I am so thankful that you told me that story. I am so thankful that I even much got to talk to you on the phone. And child, yeah, you my little niece, okay? You sharing anyway. Yeah, just so you have to, I just feel like this in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? You just got to have trust. I don't care if you're not married. I mean, if you married or you not married, you just got to have trust in each other. And I feel like this has got to be communication. And I just feel, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, I feel that in a relationship, you got to have communication. You got to trust. You want to be in a relationship where y'all going to be able to build each other up. You want to be in a relationship too where y'all can be able to build that foundation. When one of y'all down, the other one there to pick each other up. Or y'all can just hold each other when one going through something. Let that person know, baby, it's going to be okay. Because we going to get through this. When you going through it together, that's the best thing in the world. Instead of saying, he better figure it out on his own or she better figure it out on his own. That's not a relationship right there. When one going through it, the other one's supposed to step in. Baby, I got you. We going to get over this hump together, no matter what. And then you need to stop running telling your mother, your father, your sister, your brothers, your so-called friends. Stop going telling them everything. Even if you and your man or your woman have a argument, you need to start running telling them, because you don't know. You making your family or your friends dislike that person because the bad things that you are seeing about that person. If it's something you in your house, you in the house, you don't like something that he say, you know what? You should try to work it out. Cool down, and then go to him instead of being mad, running, telling your family. Because when you run, and I'm a mother. When my kids run and tell me something what somebody don't did, that make me like, I don't like them. And that's how, especially us mother, especially when our kids coming home telling us like what happened and what they did, we just begin to dislike them because what our child don't say it, or what our sisters don't came and told us, or our brother don't told us, we begin to dislike that person, but they still be in a relationship with a person that they don't talk bad about to you, and you disliking that person, and they still going with that person. That's why I say, whatever going on with you and your spouse, it should be kept in the house. Y'all supposed to work it out and not go out the door and let the world know what's going on. And you still going to be with that person, because you don't know. When you talk bad about a person that you sleeping with, you make yourself look bad. You ain't making that person look bad. You make yourself look bad because you still sleeping with this person. You still letting this person knock you off, and you still talking about this person. But then at night, you're going to go to sleep with this person, let them knock you off, and you're going to do the same thing over and over. So you, at the end of the day, you're not making him look bad. You make yourself look bad. Because you talking about this man, and you know your ass ain't going nowhere. You know you around here stuck like Chuck, and you around him trying to make him look like Boo Boo the Fool, but you the one looking like Boo Boo the Fool too. So that's all I'm saying. That's it. It's build deeper, intimate. When you work through the things together and have each other. And that is true right there. That build. I mean, and then you know what? You could tell when a person love you, when a person really there for you. When you at your low. When you at your low and that person still there riding with you, man, you know that's your person. When you up, they with you. And then when you fall, 'cause a person can be up. Tracy, a person can be up, but when that person fall down and got nothing and having hard times, some people are up and lead their life and be like, they having too many hard times. But when he was up, or when she was up, you was there, you was riding along, happy and stuff. But then as soon as he fall or she fall, you want to walk out their life. You don't want to be there with them. Instead of if he up when he fall and you there. And you tell him, baby, we're going to get through this right here. We finna work this thing out. We'll figure out something, baby. Don't worry about it. You know, that's the lady. That's the keeper right there. That's the keeper. She ain't there for your money. She there because she love you. That is a keeper. And that's the same way with a woman. When you got a man, you all up there and he rocking with you and you lose everything. And he move on to the next woman. But when you got a man and y'all up there and you lose everything and he tell you, baby, don't worry, we gonna figure this thing out right here. We'll get it back. Don't worry about it, baby. I'm here. Honey, that's a keeper right there. And some of us leave our relationship because somebody's so fine, they body and this, they got that little money. Just like you leaving that relationship for this person because he fine and got this body. How many other people, women he got? How many other men she got? You got to look at it like that right there. Stop leaving your relationship for this person right here. And you still got to mow the grass when you get on that side. Because sometimes their grass might be this high right here. And you got to get over there and you got to mow that down, mow it back down and stuff. And you be like, I should have stayed in my relationship over here. So you got to look at all that right there. All of it. You know, that's your personality. Child, it is my personality. I'm stuck. And you don't want nobody who want to be in the mirror more than you. My mother-in-law told me over 35 years ago to stop telling my husband business to everybody in our relationship would go farther. And we have been married for 30. And you, Lena, that's true. You got to stop telling. Sometimes we think we be confining people. People be wanting your life. You got to stop talking about your husband. Stop talking about your husband. Stop making your husband look bad. And then especially when you come on the internet making your husband look bad. And I'm saying, so I'm gonna just say this to the women's right now. The reason why I'm saying husband, stop going to your husband, your spouse, whatever he is to you, stop making him look bad. Because a man, some men's different from us, from the women. Because a man holds so much inside. Sometimes a man carries so much weight inside, and you already tearing him down, and he carrying a lot. Because a man don't sit up and talk like a woman. A man don't open up to you like a woman will open up to her husband or her man. Some men don't just sit and open up. They just carry all that weight. And that's why I say all the time, you need to start focusing on your man or pay attention. You can tell when something wrong with him when he got so much and he burdened down, because sometimes they be so burdened down till they just lose it. And they just want to go crazy on you. So you have to sit down and talk to him and stop. And like I said before, a man be wanting to cry too. And you know, some men, they be so tough, but he want to cry because he carrying weight. But he can't cry and lean on you because you be like, suck it up, buttercup, you a man. Instead of saying, baby, come on, let me hold you. It's going to be all right. You know, you put him in your arms and you rock him and let him know it's going to be all right. Some of y'all don't want to do that. Because some of y'all think that a man just supposed to be so hard. And if he cry, he not soft. He just a man. Because when we cry to him, they don't be saying, you soft, you better suck it up, buttercup. Some men just grab you and hold you and just say, baby, it's all right. Just cry. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Thank you, Irene. Let's not talk about mirrors. We are too old to be chasing looks and money. At this big age, you should be looking for companionship and true love. The grass is never greener. The sun was just shining over. I don't do that anymore. That was just when we was younger. Make you look bad. And it be making, when a woman tear down a man act like it don't bother him, but that junk be hurting him. It hurt, but he try to be like just sucking it up. You know what I'm saying? Try to be bold, but some men be sitting. This what some men be saying. Why would they do me like this? All that I do for her. I try to make sure the house taken care of, make sure food on the table, a roof over her head, give her what she want. Why would she tear me down in front of her friends, in front of her family? And he'll stand there act like it don't bother him. But that stuff be messing him up. It messed him up when we as women try to get in the streets and tear down our man. And then the same people you try to tear your man down in front of them ain't any much got a man. And they can't keep a man. So y'all better start uplifting these men. Chicago in the building. It's gonna be okay. Big ups to all the kings on my. So I just feel you better. I know some people say she say the same thing over and over. Y'all need to hear this. Y'all need to appreciate y'all men. Because it's hard to find a good man. It's hard to find a man now that going to say, let me come and help you. Let me make sure home taken care of. You know when your man come home, even some men right now, don't work the 8-10 hour shift and they come home and say, baby, I'm going to cook tonight. Let's go out to eat. Let's me and you and the kids go out to eat. Or me and you go out to eat. Or he come in the house with the groceries. Or he call you and tell you I'm finna cook. Do you know how hard it is to find a man like that? It's hard. My man love all of that nutrition. He go to war for that right here. And that's true. Sometimes I could call my husband at work and I'd be like, when you get off work, you could do such and such. He'd be like, okay. I love when he get in here and make me dumplings and stuff. I love that right there. So that's why you have to appreciate your man and stop around him arguing about small things, small little things. And then you know what? A lot of y'all women too, y'all be seeing what y'all friend husband doing for them or they man doing for them. And then they be bragging to y'all about, oh, he bought me this, he did that. But they ain't going to really tell y'all what's really going on in their house. They ain't going to tell y'all how down and broken that she really inside because that sucker ain't really treating her like she telling you. She putting on the front. And then you going home getting that, like, I'm going to just say, he don't went and bought her a $500 purse. You go home mad with your husband because he can't buy you no $500 purse. He won't buy you no $500 purse. But you look at it like that. That same $500, he probably paid the light bill, the water bill, put food in the house. Now, she got that $500 purse, but her house so broken. It's so broken that the shit falling apart over there, and she ain't telling you that. So people need to start focus on other people's relationship, work on their own relationship, make sure they stuff in their house together before you go and worrying about somebody else being jealous. And then you know what? A lot of people house be so messed up in the inside, and they walk out their front door and act like they so lovey-dovey, and they can't even stand each other's ass. And they put on a front, and then you be telling your husband, I want me and your relationship to be like Barb and Mary's on, but Barb and Mary's relationship falling apart. And you telling your husband you want your relationship like, you don't want your relationship like nobody. You want your relationship to be like your relationship. That's what you want. I don't want to be around him. I see because they all happy, all outside, and I don't even much know what's going on in their house. I don't want no relationship like you. Honey, let me tell you, long as my bills getting paid, he's showing me love, taking care of me, treat me like a queen, coming home, mowing my grass down like it's supposed to be mowed. I'm talking about the grass inside the house, not outside, okay? Mowing the grass down, making sure I got food in the house and everything. I don't need a relationship like yours. Honey, as long as I got this big old smile on my face and everything going right over, I don't care about your relationship. Because I ain't walking out the door putting on a front, okay? Like I got it all together. Because sometimes we be arguing and everything. I ain't finna be out here to my son walking like, oh, I got the perfect marriage. and this and that. We never have an argument. We never have hard times. Honey, that's part of being in a relationship. When you have that argument, okay? You have that good argument, then you got some good mourning behind that argument, okay? And then when you having hard times, y'all learn from the hard times. When y'all fall down together, y'all know how to come up together. So that is the best part of in a relationship, because you learn it, and y'all have to learn each other, not go run and tell somebody and they telling you what to do. Girl, I leave him. He ain't and then a lot of y'all will sit there and let another woman tear y'all man down like a dog. Like a dog, and y'all don't say nothing. Girl, if you don't tell her, if you don't stop talking about my husband, I know something. I almost came out with the other word. I had to cut it short. But y'all need to stop around here. Y'all sit with these females, letting these females talk about y'all men like a dog. And y'all just sit there. And some of y'all agree, yeah, girl. And the same female that's talking about your husband like a dog or your man like a dog ain't got now. Do you ever wonder why she ain't got a man? Why she can't keep a man? You know what I mean? But you talking to her about your man. Girl, if you don't wake your ass up somewhere, going, how you gonna go tell somebody? Then you go tell somebody, a woman, that her relationship ain't good with her husband, and she's sitting there talking shit about your husband. Y'all, excuse me, she talking shit about your husband and her house falling apart, and you know that. And you sitting there and you let her talk bad about your man, and you know you got a good man. He might have probably messed up a little bit, made you mad, but you sitting there and you let her tear your man down. You ain't saying nothing. Girl, if you don't tell her, you better shut your mouth. Quit talking about my husband. Girl, ain't nobody gonna talk back. I don't care who walked this earth. Who walked this earth? Long as I'm married to my husband, ain't no bitch gonna sit and talk bad about my husband to me, because I'm gonna chop your ass down about my husband. And I'm coming hard too about my husband, because you're not finna sit and call my husband out his name. And because when you talk bad about my husband and you disrespecting him, calling him out his name, you disrespecting me. But I'm gonna check you and I'm gonna put you in place. We ain't doing that one now. And that's where a lot of y'all women mess up. Y'all let these same women tear down y'all husband. And Bombshell. And then they be around him trying to sleep with your husband. Man, please. Y'all, and I be wondering, why y'all single women why y'all married women let a single woman give you advice? Y'all better sit back and say, why she can't keep a man? Some single women can't keep a man because she don't want to clean, she don't want to work, none of that. She don't want nothing. She want a man to take care of her. And you know that. And you still go to her for advice. Girl, I'll clunk you in your head. Bloop. Nobody single can tell me nothing. Nobody single can even, you better not even open your mouth to say nothing bad. Not nothing. Because I'm just saying, I don't want to hear it. Don't talk about my husband. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to hear that. If you got a problem with him, you can come to me about that problem, but you ain't finna stand in my face and think you finna call my husband all kinds of names. You finna talk bad about him. No, I'm chopping your ass down. I'm going to the root. I'm going to the root, because you ain't finna talk bad about it. No. And I let me tell you, and I know one thing about my husband. I know my husband. My husband, I don't want to hear that nonsense. So I just feel I got to get ready to go because my grandson keep calling me. But I just want to say this right here. We got to stop going to the internet down in our men's. I'm talking to the ladies, okay? Men's do it too, but I'm talking to the ladies. We got to stop going to the internet down in our men's, because you know what? We have good men's. A lot of y'all on this live and people who going to see this live, y'all got good men's. And y'all better appreciate him, because it's hard to find a good man. And I want y'all to sit down. If y'all never pay attention to y'all man, start paying attention to him. Start paying attention. You can tell when something wrong with him. So he need to sit down. He need to open up to you. If he need to open up to you and he need to cry to you, hold your man. Let him cry to you. Let him cry. Let him get it on out. Instead of being saying a man don't cry. A man do cry. A man carries so much weight around that he just want to be hard, but he want to break down at times. You know what I'm saying? So start paying attention to your man. Even when he don't work hard, he might come have a lot of stress from the job, going through something, or he just feeling down and he need to be uplifted. And we women's, we the queen. We supposed to uplift him. We supposed to uplift our good kings. Good kings. I ain't talking about the most sorry bum men. I ain't talking about the man who don't want to work. I ain't talking about these men who want to lay down on your sofa while you out there busting your butt all day. I ain't talking about the man who want to drop you off and drive around town and don't got a job and want to sit home and play the Nintendo game. I ain't talking about that man right there. Thank you, Bombshell. Thank you so much. I ain't talking about that man right there. I'm talking about a man that, you know, your man holding you down. You know your man gonna be there for you no matter what. That's the type of man that we as queens, we supposed to support him. We supposed to have his back. No matter what he going through, even when he feeling down, we supposed to be there to pick him up and let him know it's all right. When he want to cry, let him know it's all right to get it out. Because sometimes we have to cry to get things out to feel better. So you know you got a good man, baby, start taking care of your man. And if you got to wash his clothes, you ain't being a maid, you being a wife, you being his lady. Whatever, if you married or you not married, you know what I'm saying? You being his lady. It's nothing wrong with you cooking him a little breakfast. Nothing wrong with you making sure he got some lunch. It's nothing wrong with that when you got a man who, you know, bend over backwards, making sure that everything is taken care of at home. Because sometimes some of y'all be like, I ain't no maid, and you know you got a good man. Honey, I work. Even I'm walking with a boot, I still wash clothes. I still cook. I still get in here and clean up. Do everything. I'm going to clean up because I'm not a nasty person. But I still get up, wash clothes, fold the clothes up, cook the food, everything. Because I know I got a man that's going to hold me down. So you know you got that. You better appreciate what God blessed you with. Because if you don't appreciate it, the next woman going to be telling you, thank you for your man. Because what you ain't want to do, I'm doing it right now. So y'all better wake up and start saying thank you. And appreciating him. That's what you got to do. But y'all, I got to go because my grandson don't call me 2 times since I've been on this live. And Bombshell, thank you so much, so much. I really appreciate everything you do. I appreciate everything that somebody do for me. Anything that a person do for me, I don't care how small, how big, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart because it just let me know that you thought about me. And I try to come on here and be positive. And I know some people say, you talk about the same thing over and over sometimes. Yeah, because sometimes we as women, we need to hear this. We need to hear these things over and over. We need to hear how we need to appreciate our man. We need to hear how we need to treat our man in the bedroom, outside the bedroom, wherever. We need to hear that to uplift our men. We as women got to start uplifting our men's because we are the queen. We the queen. We his queen. So we got to be able to uplift him. And I know a lot of people be saying, you know, a lot of people get mad too when they see a brother with another race. You get mad, be like, he could have stayed with his own race. And you know what? I'm not that type of person to get mad because I just look at it. Love is love. Whoever you in love with, I wish y'all the best of luck. And I just wish God just bless your relationship. That's all I be wishing. I don't be like, ooh, look at him. He's so fine. He shouldn't even be with her. Honey, whatever make you happy, I'm happy for you. But no matter what race we are, we got to start uplifting our men. I don't care what color you is. Everybody is my sister, and we have to start uplifting our men who pouring into our life, not the more bum men who not pouring into your life. We need to start uplifting the men who pouring things into our life. That's what we need to be doing right there. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love y'all. Without y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all speak over yourself, speak over y'all man. And y'all know God don't bless y'all with a good king, okay? So y'all better show him some love, all right? I'll see y'all later.